All right, I'm going to challenge you right now to think outside the mug.
Okay.
Maybe a phrase you haven't heard before, but right now we're going to explore a recipe that just boasts with flavor, and it's infused with JACOBS coffee goodness in the cinnamon nuts with coffee icing glaze. Those words together already set your salivating going, right?
I've been salivating since you previewed this little number earlier. And I have been in knots, but I know you are a quick learner. Okay.
I would say so. Thank you, Gray.
Okay,
yeah.
no, you are. You're a really, really
I'm a
quick
baker
learner.
now.
You are. You're
Yeah.
a cook, a baker, a sports person.
Sports.
So we are making knots, which means that we've got to knot something,
All right,
right?
let me roll up my sleeves before we get into the knotting. It's a really simple process. I would say the whole thing takes like 30 minutes to put together.
Okay.
So this is puff pastry, and we're going to divide it into slices, right? Because we have to create knots. And how good are you with plaiting? You do have a daughter.
I do, but she hates having plaited hair.
Oh, okay.
But I am learning.
Can you?
I am learning.
Okay.
I'm ready to learn.
That's
I think
good.
that is the right mindset
1, 2,
to have
3,
in the
4,
kitchen.
5.
No, we have tried this a few times with varying degrees of success.
Okay.
So
I'll give you the two platter then,
Okay.
and I'll do the 3 platter.
All right.
And then basically you're just gonna have to pull them apart and then plait. So let's just join the top. And then, wait, before we do that, we should probably put some butter on it.
Okay.
Let's just go with melted butter and cinnamon, because it is a cinnamon roll. Let's not forget that.
And it's luxury. I mean, you want something, we're eating a dessert here.
Yes.
You want it to be fortified.
Absolutely.
If that's a word.
Fortified with goodness. All right, so this is our sugar and cinnamon mix. And I think there's nothing better than like a sugar cinnamon donut. And so if you imagine that
go
here,
traditional, yeah?
Yeah, it'll be so good. It'll provide some crunch, but also the sugar will melt as we pop them into the oven.
Oh, yeah, it's going to caramelize.
Caramelize.
That'll be beautiful, okay.
That's for you.
Yeah.
And now I can actually plait. All right, so...
See, this would be where I would put way too much.
No, there's no such thing.
I see it with my son all the time. He's like, yeah, do the whole thing. I'm like, nah.
Yes, why would you hold back?
There we go. Okay, that looks exciting.
Oh, I could probably have done it on the other side too.
I feel like you kind of...
Is it a competition? Am I winning?
Shot me in the foot because you gave me only 2. Something. It's like
You're just going to do a twist, a twist and turn.
It is.
I doubted your plaiting skills a little bit.
I did too, so it's all right. I mean, I said I had knots in my belly. I wasn't
This was
kidding.
why.
This was why, yeah.
All right, I'm going to go in with a little bit more. You can't have enough. And I think it's nice to play around. Doesn't it look good?
Mine does look like I thought it would. A twist of pastry. But it is quite exciting. And then you just...
good.
And then you tuck it into a little...
Yeah, just kind of make a ball. This one is pretty big, but I think a big cinnamon bun is never a bad idea.
No ways. I would make a cake, a cinnamon cake like that. Oh, that looks really cute.
Oh, actually, yours looks better than mine, Gray. That's fantastic.
By default. No, that's wonderful. Very big. Imagine how that's going to kind of
rise just a little bit, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to steal your little kitchen towel.
Sharing is caring with family
really
over
is.
here.
And
now
we
we're going
clean
to
up afterwards,
icing.
okay?
Yeah, we do.
All right, so we've got...
Icing time. Okay, so let's get in with some JACOBS.
Okay, so you're going to handle the coffee duty. I've got the icing sugar, 3 in 1.
Okay, so let's get into that. Delicious, robust coffee is what we want at the end of the day.
Do something, please.
They ask this is for a reason. It doesn't compromise on smoothness, which is what we definitely want. It is bold, but of course still balanced. And for true coffee lovers who want more depth in every cup, JACOBS 3-in-1 mild levels up your coffee game to the nth degree. And I know you're a coffee lover, and you love these too, Gray. So
I love cinnamon, I love sugar, I love
coffee.
I do love all of this, and especially I love mini whisks.
I love a mini whisk.
The handle is bigger than the whisk itself, okay?
Go in with some milk. And the thing is, we don't want it too runny because it is a glaze that will go on top, right?
It's always like this with icing sugar. And you can always add a bit more icing sugar if you need to.
You can.
But if you go too far, that looks good. I mean, we could have even used less liquid, to be honest, just to reiterate the point.
Right.
It doesn't need a lot of liquid.
In it.
And then we're going to drizzle, hey?
And then you drizzle away, and then that is what you end up with, absolute goodness. And you know what? This goes in the oven for about, I would say 12 to 15 minutes, and then you have a dessert ready for you. So you can even do it for your breakfast. Wake up super early, don't even brush your teeth, get into the kitchen, make these.
You do this for your partner.
Then you get done. Oh,
you see what I'm saying? So when they wake up, they're like, what's that smell?
Okay,
is
that's
that
very
cinnamon?
sweet.
and then they have to do all the
That's
cleaning
why
up
Graham's a great
afterwards.
husband. I was thinking about myself.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, listen, I kind of think our house has become like a food truck, like a really good food truck, okay?
Look at
that looks amazing. Hey,
I think your wife would ask for seconds if you presented that to her.
I think she would. I made her the dumplings. I made her the red Kai dumplings. But the problem is, I've been talking about it for like 5 days, and when I ate it, I was like, wow.
Oh no!
No, it was lovely. It was still lovely. But after 5 days of pumping it up, it needed to be like the best
also,
dumplings
nothing
ever
beats
made.
the first time, you know.
Oh, completely, man.
There you have it.
So, have we officially, as work husband and wife, tied the knot now?
we have.
Oh, my word.
We have. And to celebrate, let's taste. Oh. This is our wedding cake. Okay, cheers.
There are some days though that I wish Tiffany and our foodie team would just be like bad
I know,
at what they do. So like ours would look better than hers.
Cheers,
okay.
G-Man.
Oh man, love your
there
work,
you
girl.
Go.
That
smells fantastic. Let's
I like
it
the
out.
drippage from all of the glaze as well.
I like that.
Yummy.
It's not too sweet as well.
You know what it needs?
A cup of coffee.
Come on.
Look at us finishing each other's sentences.
We could make a cup of coffee in there. I think we could do it. Can you fit one of those in? No, that looks amazing. Oh,
there's a coffee over there.
Now, I don't know how long this beautiful cup of coffee has been on display.
It's iced coffee now. Why not?
Can I dunk it? Am I allowed?
You go ahead.
I always think there's like an Italian or a French person, like a French pâtissier, going, no, you don't dare. Look.
You're allowed to do anything you want to, especially with our buns, and they're going to taste even better. Can you taste the robust flavor of the coffee?
Awesome.
Have another bite, Gray. Listen, and your guests too will ask for seconds and come back wanting more and more of these delicious Jacobs infused delights every single time. It deserves more cheers, more goodness, more dipping. That's good.
That's very good.
Creamy coffee in 3, 2, done. Jacobs 3-in-1. Wunderbar.